Hey everyone, Thordan Smash here, and we are getting the Shadow Society collection event in just a few days, and there are a ton of buff and nerfs, and some characters have been absolutely destroyed, and others are looking pretty appetizing, but that's going to be a major issue with the recent hacking going on and ALGS regional finals actually being postponed, and we're going to go over what's going to be the overall backlash and what this actually means for the pro scene, for future buffs and nerfs, and can this actually be salvaged. And we're also going to go ahead and give out one of the Cobalt Qatar heirlooms. All you guys got to do is like, comment, subscribe, and a winner will be announced in tomorrow's video, and we'll go ahead and get some of you guys that new upcoming heirloom. But without further ado, let's jump into today's topic. So we have a ton of buff and nerfs finally coming at a mid-season of Apex Legends. It's been a while since we've actually received mid-season patches, and so it's really refreshing to see overall. And there are a ton of changes. Some basic ones like Ballistic gets a good upgrade. He's got Ammu Vision is removed, but a lasting bullet moved to level 2. New Speedy Whistler, successful hits with tactical gives 2-second burst of speed, level 3. And as you can see with that, they're doing a lot with the new perk system that they just brought in, which is fantastic. There's some changes for Caustic as well, where the gas damage now increases by 1 each tick, was 5, 5, 6, 6, etc. And the gas slow effect now only applies on the first damage for 2 seconds. And there's some other upgrades there as well, which is all fantastic, and it's really nice to see this. There's some legends that we've been wanting to get nerfed for a very long time, like Conduit, who has her Radiant Transfer cooldown increased to 31 seconds, which was formerly 26, and the regen interruption delay time increased to 2 seconds, was 1 second, which is great because now ranked might actually finally be a bit more balanced, with Conduit and Revenant not being as powerful. Speaking of which, Revenant also got changed. Forged in Shadows. Nox no longer refresh the tactical during ultimate. Tactical cooldown is no longer shorter during ultimate, and ultimate cooldown increased by 60 seconds, and you get some upgrades like Agile Assassin removed, tactical cooldown moves to level 3, and new ultimate cooldown reduces ultimate cooldown by 30 seconds, level 2. This is absolutely refreshing to see for Apex Legends. However, there are going to be quite a bit of issues with these buffs and nerfs, and the big one is actually going to be focused on Bangalore, so let's take a look. Her Rolling Thunder cooldown increased to 4.5 minutes, was 4, which is a huge delay. The smoke launcher cooldown increased to 35 seconds, was 33, no longer deals damage. Smoke duration decreased to 11 seconds, was 18. Smoke particles now dissipate faster. Upgrades level 2, Big Bang is removed, and new tactical cooldown reduces tactical cooldown by 5 seconds. And the upgrade for level 3 armor is Cover Me, auto ping no longer tracks the player who triggered double time, and Refugee heal rate increased to 3.5 health per second, was 3 HP. And that is a huge nerf. Bangalore probably gets hit hardest out of this more than any other legend. And you might be thinking, well, that's not that big of a deal, but it kind of is, especially in Apex Legends pro scene, because if you look at these pick rates right here of what North American ALGS teams are picking, and we're going to talk about North America mainly because there's a very important thing going on here, you'll see Bangalore is picked on pretty much every single team except for a Bloodhound Caustic Valkyrie composition. Other than that, she's on every single one. So you have made basically anyone that plays Bangalore in Pro League required to switch off and choose a new legend and change up that composition. The problem is, well, ALGS got hacked last Sunday, and a few professional Apex Legends players' accounts were hacked. They paused the competition to address the issue immediately, and they're only doing the first layer of updates to protect the Apex Legends player community and create a secure experience for everyone. Now, it's good that they paused it, but they have not given us an update, at least not at this moment, on when it is going to resume. They did put out a tweet saying, "We have made the decision to postpone the NA finals at this time. We will share more information soon." Now, I really do hope we see it Sunday, which would be tomorrow, but in the case that there is an issue where it gets hacked again or postponed even further for whatever reason, you're gonna have a lot of teams on the bubble that are gonna have to adjust to their composition without Bangalore after the patch goes live on Tuesday. If for whatever reason that happens, it could majorly impact on how the regional finals is played. I cannot see a world where they don't have it actually going on Sunday, and it's also kind of confusing because I have no idea on how this will work in the future, because these teams played the entire split 1 with this meta and showcased their skills with it, but now we'll have to go to the LAN for the split 1 playoffs playing something completely different, which kind of, in my opinion, ruins the whole point of the regular season leading up to the playoffs. It's like changing the rules before playoffs happen in basketball or football. You should probably just wait until after the playoffs are done. There needs to be that private build of Apex Legends that comes back, one, so you don't have this hacking issue anymore, but then also so that the players can play with the old meta and not have to adjust on the fly with all these buffs and nerfs. Now, along with that, there is some pretty cool changes to Seer, where his focus of attention is decreased and changed from 1.2 seconds. It was formerly 1.4. They've done some perk upgrades. It's really cool to see all the stuff there for him. You can also go ahead and see Wraith right here, where the tactical cooldown has moved to level 3, ultimate cooldown moved to level 2. You can see a lot of stuff being changed in the perks, and that's why the perk system is so great and why it's fantastic that they added it in. And we're probably going to see a lot more buffs and nerfs more regularly. Looking at Pathfinder, Octane, Fuse, and Bloodhound, it's pretty much all their perks getting moved around, which is once again very awesome and very cool to see, and it just makes Apex Legends feel fresh more often. Including that, they've also changed the care package, where the first set of care package weapons have been removed and seasonal gold weapons now spawn in their place. R301, RE45, Massive Devotion 3030. It's going to be pretty interesting to see how that actually ends up working. And lastly, we are getting a new rotation. Pubs will be Stormpoint, Olympus, and Broken Moon. It should not have been Broken Moon, it should have been King's Canyon. Along with that, ranked is going to be Stormpoint, Olympus, and World's Edge, so that's not changing at all. Overall, it's great to see the buffs and nerfs, but I'm going to be very interested to see how Apex Legends balances their pro day and any future hacking issues, and if they have to make any adjustments based off the patch notes. Let me know down below, what are your thoughts on some of the buffs and nerfs that we've seen for the characters, and what do you think this means for the future of the meta of Apex Legends and also the pro scene as well? Also, don't forget to check out this channel right here where I cover news and videos on other video games that you guys might actually think are pretty cool. And until next time, Legends, keep slaying the Outlands, and I'll see you out there.